Hi everyone, bonjour tout le monde. This is Renee Jarrett with Not Sorry for the Story, an unapologetic take on current affairs right out of Canada. Happy summer to you. I hope it has been beautiful, but that you have remained or become awake in this season. You know, this is a season when we're lulled to sleep. We have staycation, vacation, holidays, recreation, leisure, all types of things because the weather is warmer for many parts of the nation. And so we're taking advantage of this time, getting together, having events, different things. But I want to encourage you to stay alert in this nation. There are things that are going down. And many times in our nation, if you look back, it's during summer that things are slipped in. So right now, there are committee meetings happening in the House of Commons regarding the mass shooting that took place in 2020 in Nova Scotia. The RCMP Chief Superintendent, Darren Campbell, is holding fast to his testimony that he was pressured by RCMP Commissioner Brenda Lucki to release what types of firearms were used in that mass shooting so as to link it to legislation that the Liberal government was then going to introduce to ban assault weapons. This matters, and it's important. There used to be a time when even a hint of something was cause enough to say, okay, all parties, we're going to do our due diligence. It wasn't just, okay, we're going to deny that this ever took place. This is how you know that things have gone downhill. If somebody said you stole money and now you have to prove, you would do due diligence. You wouldn't just simply say, I didn't do it. We didn't do it. You would say, come into my records, let's open up everything. And then when everything's opened up, there would be consequences. I don't know what the consequences of having these committee meetings will be. But I would encourage my fellow Canadians to be awake. I somehow think that some of these committee meetings are good for legislators, but for Canadians, what does it produce? More frustration. Because what will be the result? Will someone be arrested? Will someone be fined? It seems right now that the only one that's happening to are legitimate Canadians. You need to understand what's happening in our nation. Also, it has recently been revealed that the RCMP has been using covert surveillance over the past few years that government has not had oversight with. Even a former privacy commissioner said, I did not know that this was being used. The ability to turn on someone's camera and video on their mobile phone or recordings. Now they're assuring Canadians yet again, oh, it's not Pegasus, it's not the highest kind of surveillance that apparently some have had concerns about. But still, not even your own privacy commissioner was aware of it. There is a community, an atmosphere of secrecy in this nation. But it is also a time when things are being exposed. I want to encourage us as Canadians, it isn't about the gas prices. It isn't about inflation. That's what they want you to look at. And yes, that hits us every day because we have to deal with money. But that's the bait for us to look somewhere else. Blame Russia. Blame this or that. But things are happening in our own nation. There is a handgun freeze in our nation that's about to become a ban. Our nation is being de-weaponized. This is happening over the summer. It's not because I'm pro-guns that I mention this. I mention this because the alternative, the whole picture of this story is that a nation is being de-weaponized. So who do we turn to for protection? The government, the RCMP, they are suspect right now. And I think we would all agree that the trust level has decreased in their regard, especially when there has been denying, instead of let us do our due diligence about what is being said. I will step aside if I have to, because my nation matters more to me than my position. Oh God, raise up such a people in our land. I know you're one of them. That's one of the reasons why you're watching this. And I want to encourage you, even though we've had recently some different ones being released. Pat King has been released from jail, but is still has many conditions with his probation. But do you know that even the media, let me also mention the media, they're still calling it, even today I was listening to a report, and the reporter said the Freedom Convoy, the so-called Freedom Convoy. They're not to be trusted. They're changing definitions. They're changing things to suit their agenda. There's nothing so-called about it. It happened. It is happening. It is true. Thank you for watching. Not sorry for the story. Share this, subscribe, and I hope to see more of you in the days ahead. God bless you. Keep standing on guard.